And so off the tip, it's New York. Inside. Here's O'Neal. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
First team foul. Shooting from
That's good from O'Neal.
Shaquille O'Neal taking 2 shots.
O'Neal hits them both.
This is about the last guy you want to send to the stripe right now. They keep fouling him, and he keeps making them.
Knocked away. It's stolen by Johnson. Yao in the high post. And a wide open look for James.
LeBron James.
Good on the triple.
3.
Remarkable catch and shoot sequence right there from LeBron. Just a killer instinct whenever he gets the ball.
Out to the right wing. Love with the buckets.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
What a determined move by LeBron, getting to his finish even with the defender right on it.
Here's Johnson, and it's sent back by O'Neal. To the paint. Here's Yao. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist.
Those are the instincts of LeBron James that we're witnessing. Just terrific at sensing when the defense has left one of his guys open.
Takes it out to Leonard. And Providence decides to take their first time out here.
And with their offense sputtering, coaches got to get them back on track.
And to me, they're just taking too many tough shots. And when they do get an easy one, the confidence just isn't there.
First 1:30 gone here in the first quarter. Just 5 to shoot. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Yao with it. Now defended by Jokic. Pass to Yao. From down in the low post, it goes.
LeBron
And
James.
it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Right wing. Here's Jokic. Yao with the block.
And you have to appreciate the reach of me. Superb at putting himself in a good position there to block the shot. And you can see their strategy coming in. They want to control the paint.
They have used their size and their strength to get off any shot they want. They've dominated on the interior.
So it's Providence now, following the score by New York. Leonard. No good again that time. To the inside. And Kobe throws it down hard.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
Time called here. Providence decides to talk it over.
And no doubt, Coach wants them to shore up their interior defense.
I think right now they're giving up way too many easy looks. That is a recipe for disaster.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Here is Maravich. Down low. Rodman. Nice move. And he's good on the 3-ball.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Some nice passing by New York here. Here's Shaq. Nice work on the board. He's paying off with the basket. O'Neal's got 6.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Pass to Rodman. 6 to shoot. Back to Maravich. Now Jokic from 10 feet out. Now Meng pulls it in.
Boy, what a job defensively. You couldn't play that any better.
And the dunk by O'Neal.
Assisted.
Yeah,
LeBron
we're seeing some
James.
fireworks from them already.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip. And guys are making their shots. That's critical.
Now, I'll bet even they didn't think the pick would work that well.
No. And they get the major league dunk out of it, too.
And my question is,
Yao Ming.
where was the help? Someone rotate over and challenge.
Man, you got to appreciate the skill set Ming brings to the table. Knows no one can match up against him and simply lofting these inside shots up and in.
Yao with the block. To the middle. James misses.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
Pass to Pippen. The shot's good on the assist by Maravich. Pippen's got a couple of threes now in the first for Providence.
Providence foul.
And Maravich is such a great scorer. All eyes are on him, but his eyes are on his teammates. A tremendous
lineup for New York.
It's stolen by Odom. And Providence now pushing it up.
And Odom is a rarity, that tall, slender forward with guard-like passing ability.
He had a nice open look right there.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Domination in the first quarter. It's been pretty lopsided. New York ahead. They're up by 11. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for New York.
Well, in the first half of play, they're closing out aggressively, blocking shots, a key indicator of their activity on the defensive side. And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. And here's Chamberlain. Kicks it out to Harden. Sinks the three-pointer.
James Harden.
Harden's got 6 points.
We're so used to seeing Harden pull up off the dribble, but he's not going to turn down a chance to get off that catch-and-shoot jumper if it's there.
For 3, Maravich. It's rebounded by New York. Back to Harden. From deep. And
James
again,
Harden.
New York with the triple.
I mean, there's just no limit to Harden's range. Even from way downtown, this guy is a threat to score.
James Harden.
And there's a whistle that's going to go on James Harden.
First team foul.
That's his first foul.
Checking in for Providence.
Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. To the inside. Love. And the dunk by Love.
Just so smart. Kevin Love, tricky, crafty, you name it, he's got it in his game.
Outside for Pippen. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Assist from
How many
Tim
times
Duncan.
have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Pass to Odom. Here's Sloan. Covered by Duncan. Here's Sloan. He can't get it to go. Great D that time from Jordan. To the paint. Harden outside. There's the three. They get the rebound. Now Jordan. Chamberlain with it. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Offensive rebound. And taken away by Johnson. And Providence now pushing it up. Quarter two and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Pass to Love. And Love throws it down.
Well, hit a man in stride. That is a textbook delivery.
Pippen. And the slam dunk by Pippen.
And Pippen there driving hard inside, has the height and athleticism to consistently get it done in the paint. Their field goal percentage above 50 now. Their offense is starting to show. Well, and he breaks out the tomahawk. No soft finish there. Pure power.
We could feel that one all the way over here.
And a key part, Doris, of Harden's game lately, his rebounding.
Right, because his ability to rake and take, get out in transition, make great decisions on the fly, it puts so much pressure on the defense.
Forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend.
And how? Brilliant throwdown. And Harden with such a high usage rate, Doris, it's incredible how efficient he is.
Guys, his percentages are fantastic for someone who has to take so many difficult shots. He's not at the finishing end of alley-oops, let's remember. This guy is not allowed clear lanes to the bucket. He gets the best defender night by night. This guy has to work for every look he gets.
Leonard with no one around. That falls. Nice feed that time from Scottie Pippen.
I don't think there's anything Leonard can't do on the basketball court. He can score inside, the mid-range, long range. He'll hurt you from absolutely anywhere.
Pass to Jokic. And it's sent back by Bryant. They recover it. 4 on the shot clock. And it's Leonard missing.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Shooting from New York.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
And so Duncan hits them both.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
Johnson with it. Guarded now by Duncan.
Johnson throwing it down.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Tim Duncan.
Boy, it's incredible how much explosive scoring ability can come from the lead guard position. That is a big-time play.
Maravich left side. And another basket for Providence.
This is why I love his game. You really have to admire his tenacity.
Thompson outside. Pass to Olajuwon. Now Thompson. Johnson with the block. Outside Maravich. Outside Pippen. Here's Johnson. And that's the final possession with the nice defense right there. And so it's New York up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. What a night they've had in terms of their shooting. Everything dropping in for them. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. And stolen by Yao. And a fast break now for New York. Pippen with the bucket.
Assisted by
Pippen's got the first points of the second half up on the board for New York.
And I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen tonight. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively, turning into easy points.
Inside, Yao.
Yao Ming.
That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Yao's got 8 points.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
And Jokic with that incredible vision quickly slots the open man.
Wow, what a start. 3 for 3, terrific play calling, everything clicking out of the gates here.
And again, it's Kawhi Leonard. Leonard's got 6 in the quarter.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
You know, missed that one, but still a really good start coming off the break. 3 for 4 now.
Lets the 3 fly. Olajuwon can't hit. And Love's got the ball here for Providence.
New York foul.
Trailing by 13.
Kobe Bryant.
And Doris, when you think of players that can turn it on for the playoffs, Kawhi Leonard certainly one of them.
I think Kawhi, because of his history as an NBA champion, understands how different the playoffs are. There's a different level of physicality, a different level of pressure, and you have to be able to rise and meet that moment. And boy, Kawhi has.
Now Johnson. He takes it in. Love, no good.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
Right, he stays connected, and great timing on the contest.
And James gets it to go.
3 points.
There is an extensive list of the things you've got to check off as a defender when you're guarding LeBron James. I'll tell you this, just guard every spot on the floor. How's that?
Out to the wing. New York moving the ball around. Here's Yao. And the rejection by Leonard.
Well, tremendous intimidation and shot blocking by Kawhi Leonard. How nice is that?
Assisted by
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
On the wing, James. Let's go. Not enough on that one as it misses. Providence trails by 12. Pass to Odom. Yao with the block. And they get it back.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Michael Jordan on the wing. No points in the game yet for him. Knocks it loose. Johnson with it. And it's Johnson picking him up. Out of bounds. New York takes possession.
One of those nights where the wheels come off, nerves seem to be playing a factor.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. Here's O'Neal.
Shaquille O'Neal.
Shot goes down. Very quick possession right there.
Providence calls timeout.
Well, this guy has been efficient and effective all night. That IQ has been on display.
Time called here. Providence decides to talk it over. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Down low. Here's Odom. That falls. Nice feed that time from Pete Maravich. Odom's got his first points of the game.
This guy is a pick-your-poison kind of player. Very hard defensively to cover all your bases with him.
Inside. Love. Pass to Odom. And it falls over the rim and in. Odom's got his second bucket.
What you love about this is there's an unselfish nature to Kevin Love's game, and I believe that's contagious.
Jordan's shot is off.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Back to Rodman. Pass to Odom. And it's blocked right out of the air and controls it.
Lamar Odom.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Lamar Odom.
First team
That is his first foul of the game.
Checking in for Providence.
New York leading by 10. To the paint. And Providence now pushing it up. Jokic is running. And then Pippen slams it in.
And I got to say, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult when they're trailing.
But still a magnificent move to the rim. And so New York calls timeout. They're first.
Things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
Well, night in and night out, sometimes it's a battle of runs. Who has the most?
There's 37 seconds left to play here in the third. Pass to Olajuwon. Here's Johnson. Rodman with the block.
And the thing about Rodman, he's more of a position player defensively, but that time reaching up to swat it away.
And then Olajuwon with the dunk. Providence trails by 10. Here's Sloan to the inside. And that one's good by Rodman.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
Chamberlain with the basket. And New York leads by 10.
But here's the problem. No one's got the strength to move Will off the spot, and no one has the height to challenge the shot at its point of release. Oh, let's go home. That was just ridiculous.
I do not remember the last time I saw a dunk like that in a game.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for New York. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Providence trails by 10. Sloan deciding where to go with it. And he drives in. And the rejection by Pippen.
And it's always been about the effort defensively for Pippen, known as a stopper and a fantastic shot blocker to boot.
First team foul.
New York leading by 10. Outside for Pippen. Some nice passing by New York here. Pass to Chamberlain. It's up a three.
And they're trying to stretch that lead out with the three-point shot, but their percentage hasn't been what they'd like it to be here in the second half.
Here's Jokic. Hits the J after faking out the D with the quick up fake. Jokic has got the first basket as we get going in the fourth for Providence. They get it back. Out to Duncan. The drive by Bryant. And finish off by Bryant.
Providence.
If you're going to give Bryant a lane to the rim, then you deserve to get dunked on. You know how tenacious he is when penetrating inside.
Time called here. Providence decides to talk it over.
He does not look happy. Their defensive rebounding has been putrid, and they're giving up a ton of second chance points.
Teams changing it up here. On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey guys, during the last timeout, I listened to Nick Nurse talk to his team. He's not happy with what he says are late rotations defensively against their three-point shooters. And then at the offensive end, he wants his guys to get their own shots within the rhythm and flow of the offense. Kevin?
Thanks, David.
I don't think you can stop LeBron James when he starts off to fly like that. Might as well just start jogging back the other way.
New York leading by 10. To the middle. Castellano. The kick out to LeBron. Now here's Shaq. Jokic defending. LeBron outside. Just 5 on the clock.
And look at how well Jokic uses that size defensively there with a great contest on the shot.
Johnson with it. He's guarded by Johnson. He lobs it up. Stolen by Pippen. The drive by Jokic. Johnson, a wide open look. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic.
And entering the league, Magic was an average shooter at best. Has worked extremely hard to improve that facet of his game. And you can feel the excitement in the building. Both of these teams pouring it on.
There's been a bit of a flurry here late, and this game may come down to which side gets a stop or two.
Pass to Johnson. Here's Young. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Third personal foul. Second team
And
foul.
let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown
Shooting for New York.
They keep piling up the assists, and they haven't cooled off at all.
So both teams making some changes here.
Boy, a really soft touch on display. It is a luxury to have a big man who can hit from the line at a consistent rate.
Love can't hit. Poked away. And stolen by Love.
2 minutes remaining.
Here's the three. He scores his 5th field goal. He's taken 9 shots to get those 5.
Well, this is one of Kevin Love's go-to shots now. Early in his career, a low post game. Now he's lethal from distance.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
Out to the right wing. Love with a wide open look. Fires the 3. Drills the 3-pointer.
Well, Kevin Love specializes in finding the open space on the floor. Pays off with a nice catch and shoot.
The drive by Jokic. And Jokic throws it down.
Huge. Jokic comes through just fearless. What an option.
Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Now, here is Harden. New York needs to get off a shot. James, no good.
Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
Outside Pippen. To the paint. Here's Jokic. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Personal foul. First
On
team foul.
Shaq.
And it's a challenge trying to guard Jokic from there. Adept at making you foul him on the way up.
This guy has a reputation for being a great free throw shooter, and you've got to knock him down. He does it here.
And here's Harden. Estia. Kicks it out to Johnson. Buries it from 3-point range. And New York leads by 6.
Proving once again that he can flat out do it all. Magic phenomenal at creating off the dribble, this time burning the defense with the catch and fire.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Third team foul. Into the lineup for New York.
New York moving the ball around. And an intentional foul right there.
Magic Johnson. First personal foul. Fourth team
Good on
foul.
the first, and that puts them up by 5.
Shooting for New York. Magic Johnson.
And so he drops them both. It's a 6-point ball game.
Well, it's about the little details. Capitalize at the free throw line, add to your lead.
Time called here. Providence decides to talk it over. They trailed by 6. There's 18 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
They need a quick basket here.
Well, preferably a 3, right? If there's a clean look, take it.
And it's Love missing. A clear look for Johnson. Money!
Proving once again that he can flat out do it all. Magic phenomenal at creating off the dribble, this time burning the defense with the catch and fire.
New York calls timeout. They lead by 4. 8 seconds left in the 4th quarter. 8 seconds left here in the fourth
Providence
quarter.
foul call.
And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as
Personal
possible.
foul.
And you know what?
15
Smart
foul.
foul. You got to try and extend the game.
Shooting for New York, Kobe Bryant.
And so both free throws are good. It's a 6-point ball game.
Well, what a performer this guy is. Game is on the line. He stands up and delivers.
Time called here. Providence decides to talk it over. They're trailing by 6. 7 seconds left in the game. Guys, what do you think?
And a little late to implement a plan B. This game is a wrap.
Well, I think he might just want to remind these guys, hey, let's finish the game the right way.
So it's New York picking up the win. A truly gutsy performance away from home.
You know, it really was. And, Kevin, when this one was hanging in the balance late, they showed just what a tough...